YouTubers, Bald Rhino here. Hope everybody's having a nice evening. Wanted to do a quick video to thank Tops 85 401 and Titanic Taters on their awesome channel and answer their contest. I remember learning so much from those guys when I didn't know YouTube existed. You know, you collect cards, you just do what you do, and you don't realize what you don't know. And then there's somebody that is willing to share information, share it willingly, share it honestly, and you learn, and all of a sudden it becomes more and more fun. And that's really what Baseball Card Junkies TV did, and I appreciate those guys a lot. So Bald Rhino, obviously I'm follically impaired, have been most of my life, and that's where the bald part comes from. The rhino comes from the fact that I suffer from very little pigment as well. People used to call me the white rhino, and so on and so forth. So Bald Rhino, easy to spell, easy to use, there you go. And so the second part is that they wanted to know about 5 cards that are kind of one-offs or unique types of cards in my collection, and so I'll turn the camera around and show you. Okay, Bald Rhino back here. These are the 5 cards in response to Baseball Card Junkie TV. The first is Denny McLain. I don't think, well, most people may know about him, but some may not. He was in a tremendous pitcher for the Tigers, won the Cy Young, 30 games. He was something else, but he was also a crazy person, gambling, and he was actually put in prison for embezzlement. And I just think it's an interesting story and a neat card, and so I wanted to share that. Another one is this card is a 2016 Bowman Anthony Alford autograph, and you might go, why does he have this card? And that's a great question. Why the hell do I have this card? The first is because we all get caught up in trying to speculate what might work, what might make money, and blah blah blah, and we kind of forget that we're just in this thing to enjoy it, and very few people make money at baseball cards. And so I remind myself with this card that don't speculate, just do what you enjoy. So that's what that card's in there for. Then on the really having fun side is that Kenny Lofton. I PC Kenny Lofton. I just think he was one of the best ever. The fact that he's not in the Hall of Fame is a joke, and a lot of people don't realize how good Kenny Lofton was and how incredibly good he was for so many teams. And I really encourage people to look up what he did. He was probably second only to Rickey Henderson in terms of his versatility. He was probably better defensively than Rickey was, but not as good a hitter, but he was not a bad hitter either. And the fact that Raines is in the Hall of Fame, Kenny Lofton should be in 10 times out of 10. So that's in my collection, and I have a lot of Lofton cards, but that's one of my favorites. And then another one of my favorite cards is this 75 World Series card. I'm a Big Red Machine lunatic, and every time I see that card, it reminds me of the 75 win and how awesome that was. So when they won the World Series, it was just a joyous time for my friends and family and everybody that loves the Reds. So that's why that's in there. And then lastly, one of my really crazy cards, but one of my favorites by far, is this 1989 Cons Johnny Bench Cooperstown collection. It's one of the few that's graded 10, but you know, it's not a card that's worth anything. But man, look at that frickin' card. Is that the most beautiful thing ever? I just love it. Just love, love, love it. All right, well anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Again, cheers to the Baseball Card Junkie TV channel. Wish them the best. Take care.